This trail, I'm pretty sure, wasn't here before. And when we came out of the other one, we could see a wood structure up above. So Cheyenne is on her way up, and hopefully we'll find something. So we'll see you guys up there. It's really hard to tell just exactly how steep this is. It's definitely a steep climb. Alrighty guys, so that's the other ore chute, and we were down at that adit, and then we could see this structure here, and this is stairs that would go down to the other adit beside the ore bin. And we were lucky enough to find another adit entrance. Sorry for being out of breath and the runny nose. It was a steep hike to get up here. Kudos to Cheyenne. But you can see they had cabling here as like a safety barrier for the miners. And there is a little bit of a trail. This probably goes out to that section there, and then the other adit with all the Swiss cheese looking portal is probably right up there. So we changed the battery in the GoPro, and we're gonna head on inside this adit that we haven't explored before. So this will be exciting. And before we get into this mine, we just want to say thank you to Cyan Sky for sending us this 1400 lumen HS6R headlamp. It's a great looking headlamp. It feels like it's good quality, and the band's nice and thick for wearing on your helmets. It's got 4 modes: turbo, which is 1400 lumen with a run time of about 2 hours and a distance of 170 meters. High, which is 500 lumens with a run time of about 3 hours and a distance of 110 meters. Medium, which is 150 lumens at a run time of 14 hours and a distance of 60 meters. And low, which is 30 lumens with a run time of 60 hours with a distance of 28 meters. It comes with one BL1826 battery, spare O-ring, Type-C charging cable, an EVA sticker, user manual, and warranty card. It's waterproof and impact resistance of about 2 meters. Alrighty guys, we have our gear all charged up and ready to go. Let's go explore this old mine. The smell of rats is just coming out everywhere. We closed the door just so we can get a look. Going to turn around and show you guys the portal entrance. Cheyenne coming in. Been underground for a little over 3 hours now. So it was good we brought our extra battery packs. Coming up to an ore chute. A little bit of an opening here. It's about, I would say, almost 8 to 10 feet wide, probably about 8 feet tall. There's what looks to be a wind door. Let's turn that off. There we go. very big ore chute. And it is looking pretty plugged. You can see up there.
So it doesn't look like it goes very far.
No, it doesn't.
Another overshoot thing.
Oh, we have a manway. Check that out after. We'll just finish this level. You can see they laid boards down to haul the material out with wheelbarrows. And then this is definitely collapsed, but it kind of looks like maybe the ore chute gave out. Okay. All right, it's getting pretty tight here, guys, so I'm just going to take off my backpack just to make it easier to squeeze through. All right. Well, I can definitely say the headlamp is working really well. The ones we've tried before, they're either that bright white and it basically makes the camera kind of stutter a little bit. You may have seen that in some of our videos. Or our other ones we have, they're very spotty. They have great distance, but all you see is this little spotlight, which for filming sometimes isn't the greatest. So far we're really happy with this one. So we're here underneath what looks to be either they just built up around the ore chute.
Is there a manway on that one?
No manway here. And it looked like they just kind of had a gate that would just slide in and out maybe. But that one is completely plugged too. As you can see on the camera right now, that's my headlamp kind of making that flicker. So unfortunately, this is collapsed. You can see a timber to the left there, but there's definitely no getting through that. So, well, let's turn around and go check out that manway. So you just kind of stay clear, Cheyenne, because I don't want anything to fall. Well, it doesn't look too bad, so I'm just gonna give it a shot and just hope that everything is okay. It's dry. This will be the hardest section probably, is just getting to here. I don't want to pull one of the rungs out. I've got the air line beside me. Alrighty guys, GoPro's SD card is full. Climbing up the manway, that's as far as I got, maybe 20 feet. Pretty big rocks above me. The ore chute has kind of failed and the collapse has basically bulged it out. And unfortunately, as you can see, it's collapsed. From here, it does not look like there's any way to get past it. I know it's hard for the camera to really see, but I can't go. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to squeeze through that, because I'll just show you. That's my hand, and that's the wall. So I'm still working off my winter weight. So, but Adam, it's July. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna head on down. We'll go explore the and lower at it. So we'll see you guys out there. All right, guys, we made it down to the last portal of the day. So let's go on inside. The cold breeze coming out of here is really refreshing. Oh, that was a shadow. I was like, what was that? Really cold breeze. Just gonna turn around here. It's a beautiful shot. You guys can't see the mountains in the background, but so from our first explore here, there's a section that had quite a bit of water in it, and across that water was an adit. Before we go any further, some miners' graffiti. Just kidding. Looks like aliens and took their van. So, because of our Patreon supporter, Kathy, we were able to buy a pair of hip waders. So thank you so much, Kathy.
Bought them back in like November when she gave them to us, and this is our first time being able to use them.
Yeah. We've been fairly lucky to not have had to use them too often. Sometimes, again, you work with what you have, and carrying that extra weight is sometimes not always the easiest. But we're coming up to our first Y intersection. That's quite the collapse straight ahead. So let's go left just because it looks a little bit easier. We have some rail ties on the bottom here. Some hinges and a chunk of rail, some airline. Looks like they backfilled a little bit. Happened to crunch to get through here. Have some ventilation piping below us. Almost overwhelming, the smell of rats. About 80 feet in, according to the surveying marks on the side. A little bit of an opening here. Adit's probably about 6 feet wide, 7, 8 feet high. A little rat's nest there.
Oh, there's one going right down the
Oh, there he is right there. That's probably him, scurrying away. So I'm sure we'll be seeing him. Probably heard us coming. Don't want to scare the poor guy. Looks like we're coming up to another junction. Oh, and this is neat. This is one of those kick switches. So with it like that, the carts could go straight, and then when they're wanting to go to the left, they could now go to the left. Surprised that still moves. That's our first kick switch. All right, oh, there's the rat staring at us there. Okay, well, maybe just stick with our new rule of the left-hand rule and just continue going left. The rat was standing on top of that pile, so hopefully this keeps going. We're not going to startle the rat. Boy, it reeks back here. Ugh, you can almost taste it. All right, it just faces out here. Pretty sure, hopefully it doesn't go down. Yeah, it just faces out. I'm guessing he's hiding behind that rock because there's nowhere for him to go, or he's right on the other side. Oh, there's a ore pass right here. Show you guys that. Oh, not an ore pass, just a little pocket. A lot of drill holes, so they were definitely doing some testing. But it just faces out there.
Like something dead right there.
Oh yeah.
Pile. That's his friend Timmy. Oh yeah, you can see the tail. See the
Oh
tail?
yes, you can. Yeah, a little bit of fur. Oh, I wasn't even zoomed in properly. Hey, all right.
That's the source of the smell.
Yep. All right, heading left. It's pretty interesting sulfides here. Very yellow. There's not too much of that. Try to get the. That's pretty good. In this mine is definitely doesn't have much for quartz veins, any really type of mineralization. Just very gray rock. So we just face out to the left. Again, lots of test holes. You can see everywhere there. A little bit of a vein.
Yeah, it just faces right over here.
Okay. Shine just said it faced out. We haven't been here in well over a year. So it's almost like exploring a new mine again. Alright guys, we're back at the Y intersection. We just came from that way. Now we're going to head over this collapse here. Looks like the back has failed, and that's where a lot of this material has come from. Really feel the wind here. dragging in skids to hopefully build a bridge. Okay back there? Another little bit of vein here. Got a bucket that's been buried. Drill steel in the left rib here with a board on it. It's just kind of a makeshift workbench. Got the big hooks on the side where they would have the ventilation piping hooked up. Hopefully the microphone's not getting distorted with all the wind. It's definitely a cool breeze in our face. Basically a straight shoot here for at least another 100 feet. I think I can see an ore chute way up ahead. Some pieces of water piping. Our main lights that we use, they're extremely bright, about 3,500 lumen, and work really well, but it's just trying to find that happy medium to not white it out when you go to focus. Oh, that just face out. It's really neat seeing the tracks though. We have some calcite here, dripping off the back. All right. So we'll go left.
You want to go left or right? Maybe go right.
Okay. That's definitely a beautiful ore chute. Love the spoke design. Quite a bit of embracing up above us here, supporting the back and the ribs. Those are big, at least 12-inch wide and probably about 4 inches thick. Huge ore chute, 3 feet wide. It is starting to fail up above us, but there's definitely an opening there, so I don't know if they mined that out. You guys can see that. You know, I swear I just heard something. I don't know what. show you the other side of the ore chute here. It's completely plugged. Just stop for a sec, sweetie. After having a little bit of a heart attack, because there was no vehicles where we parked, we're assuming it's just the sound of water dripping. Or the monster that lives under ground. But we got like a makeshift I don't know, looks like a water tank. And that faces out right there. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Hopefully the microphone's picking up on that. Well, I can see the water dripping, but geez. Sounds like someone's going like, roll. Definitely getting into some dark rock here. And there's just one little seam, almost like a green. This is probably going to face out because there's some ore, some core samples. You can see that. And the boxes that they're kept in. So walls are just dripping with calcite. That is so thick. Again, find that happy medium here. I think this just faces out, Cheyenne. Water line and that's it. So white thing in here. Alrighty guys, that is the way out. And this is the branch that we didn't take. And that's just where we came from. I remember the first time we came here, that was definitely earlier on. And I remember when we walked out here, this was definitely one of our favorite places. And probably still is. One with the double tracks. That's just beautiful. The ore chute. And this was kind of our first big stoped out section. Big cathedral room in here. That's where I'm hoping to get to today. Over there. But as you can see, that water is very dark, very murky, and deep. There is a ladder there, but it's definitely over my boots. And it's going to be deep and it's going to be hard because all I see is black. You guys can see the ladder underwater there. I can see tracks. It's going to be really disappointing if that's as far as it goes. But Big stoked out section. Kind of looks like you can go up here. Show you guys the really... Have we been able to get up there yet? Oh, maybe you go around.
We walked around there.
Yeah.
Does it keep going there?
It does look like it, but that's just a beautiful shot right there.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to look at this.
Yeah. If you flash your light, it looks like it almost ends. So on top of this pile here, for some reason people go over there to drink beer. Or that's where they think it's a good place to throw their empties. Huh, I don't know if we've gone this way. Oh, we got some drill steel there. That's a big old battery. Old school lighting. Might have to check this section out up here. But I want to kind of just take a look. Careful you don't fall in.
Maybe you can. Like, it is deeper, that's for sure. But you can see wood.
On this side though, you see nothing. That's deep. I see, looks like rail. Ay, ay, ay. All right. All right, guys, we're just gonna decide what we're gonna do here and then go from there. So we'll be back in a second. All right. Hopefully this is gonna be bright enough for you guys. Are you rolling?